Well, he always had that little bit of white hair. That was, as a boy, he said that that was always with him, and it got whiter, I'll tell you, it really got white. When I first met him, he wasn't all that white, but 32 years of basketball will make most people white.
Whitey Wilson was born in Traverse City, but graduated from Manistique High School in the Upper Peninsula.
He was like an incredible sports star at Northern Michigan. He had I don't know, 9 letters, tons of letters, and that's without playing his last year. He could still shoot free throws. Even, I mean, he was relatively old when I played for him, and he could still shoot free throws better than anybody on our team.
Whitey skipped sports during his senior year at Northern and finished his teaching degree. He coached at Marquette and Calumet before taking a coaching job in Frankenmuth.
At any time I needed a coach for something, he took over the golf job, he took over the baseball job, he came and took over the freshman football job, and, you know, what more can you ask from a guy?
The legendary Cage coach won 520 games and lost 183 for a 740 winning percentage.
I think more than anything, you know, Whitey just kind of made it fun. You know, he always, he was a competitor in games, he was intense, but he always made it fun, and he always, he had a saying that he always said, play hard, play smart, and have fun, you know, and I think that was, he never took himself too seriously.
I think the record speaks for itself. You know, his accomplishments as a coach, the number of kids that he worked with. He was one of those rare coaches, as I perceived him over the years working with them. Most varsity basketball coaches would have 11 or 12 kids on their squad, and Whitey always had 15. Almost always had 15, because he wanted kids to be involved. He wanted them to be a part of that team concept. He didn't believe in cutting.
He was proud of all of the kids that went through. He just liked to give everybody that chance.
Under his direction, the Eagles won 13 Tri-Valley and Thumb-B Association crowns, 17 district titles, and 2 regional championships.
He never won a state title, and that may be one reason, because he would always play the senior, and as a senior, you appreciated that. It was your year.
Whitey is Saginaw County's most winningest boys high school basketball coach. He has the 5th most wins in state history.
He's fiery. Got a lot of technicals in his early part of his career, and I remember when they came in with the rule that you couldn't get up off the bench. And, you know, that was hard for all coaches. They had to stay on the bench. And, well, Whitey didn't know he was going to do it. Well, I think the first game he got a couple warnings, and then the second game he did get a technical because he jumped up. One night, the team came up to me. He says, Coach, what do you think Coach would say if we bought him a seat belt? So they bought him a seat belt and gave him a seat belt to put on the bench to keep him in this bench.
Wilson was elected to 4 different Halls of Fame, including the Michigan High School Coaches Association Hall of Fame. He passed away in 2004.
Man, you know, when I got that phone call that he had passed away, my heart just sunk. I mean, it was like I had lost my brother, or my father, for that matter. I mean, it was very emotional for me.
He really was not comfortable in being honored. So he would go, he would enjoy it, but he'd always say, oh, there's a lot of other people better than me.
He was a good man, did a lot for Frankenmuth sports. We'll never forget him.
The legacy is that he coached hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of kids, and he left an impression. He was a great coach, and probably more important than that, he was a good man.